Hello, I'm Emma,
And I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Kinley.
and we're going to talk to you about Andy Warhol and his paintings. Here are some characteristics of Andy Warhol. So he was kind of funky, and he took everyday objects and turned them into artwork. That was what was so unique about his paintings. Also, he added funky colors to them to make them pop out. This is called pop art. So, whenever people saw his everyday artwork, such as a famous soup can, Campbell's soup can, he would turn those into artwork, and by maybe copying the picture multiple times and putting them on one canvas. Also, he would add funky colors to them to make them pop. A fun fact about him is that not all of his paintings were actually by him. Some of his paintings were by his workers, and some of his workers, which were family and friends, and they produced multiple copies of a painting in quick time. So that's kind of interesting that not all of his paintings are actually by him, but they're by his family or friends. Let's go to Kinley, and she's going to talk to us about the drawing grid.
First, you start out with the drawing grid. You label it. You grab a pencil and you label your y-axis and your x-axis on the drawing grid. You use a cartoon picture and you transfer it onto your drawing grid, and you make sure you get each square and what each square represents. Now you're gonna have a photocopy of your a picture on a drawing grid. Next you're gonna draw your picture in one square at a time and transfer it to the blank drawing grid. Next we're gonna outline it with Sharpie. Now we're gonna erase the pencil marks before we outline with this Sharpie. Now we have a nice outline drawing of the character. Now let's go to Tiffany to talk about the tint, tone, and shade.
For the tint, tone, and shade, you would need to get gray paint and paint the parts where there is light gray, medium gray, and dark gray. After the gray paint dries up, you would need to get your tint and paint it over. To make your tint, you would need to get white paint and your color and mix it up and paste it on top of your gray. Now we're going to go to Emma for the tone and shade.
So exactly what is tone? So tone is the next process in making this piece of art. So tone is grays, okay? So there are three types of grays. There's light gray, medium gray, and dark gray. So we're going to take the old photocopy that we used with the drawing grid, and we're going to look. And it's going to be a black and white photocopy. So we're going to look at which parts are light gray and dark gray. So once we do that, we're going to paint them according to which gray you have in your little paint palette thingamajigger. And I'm sorry, but we have already repeated this. Now we are going to go to Tiffany to finish this conversation.
Now let's go to Emma for contrast.
Alright, so for this painting, we're going to talk about contrast. So what are contrast colors? So contrast colors are whenever the character might be warm colors, which are red, orange, and yellow, and then the background might be cool colors, which are green, blue, and purple, or reversed. It can be reversed. So as you can see here in this painting, the background is warm colors, and the animal or character is cool colors. So that is contrast because it's the colors are contrasting.
Bright and unusual colors would be for the Yogi Bear. His body is blue and his tie is purple, and his tongue is purple too, and his eyes are purple, and his face is green too. The background it is a blend of red, orange, and yellow.
Thanks for watching this video.